Hello guys, welcome to Twin Book Fanatics. My name's Caitlin.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is a March book haul, Ollie style. The first book I got was Fault in Our Stars. This is actually Nicole's copy. She found a copy at Ollie's that was signed, so she kind of made me go along and get it so she could have the signed copy. And she's like, I'll give you the unsigned one. I was like, whatever.
So, my first book I obviously got was The Fault in Our Stars. I already obviously had it because you guys saw it in the Christmas book haul. And if you are wondering what his signature looks like,
it's a green signature.
It's just green. I got one of the green for John Greens. I was going to get this book signed like when it first came out. Didn't do it. So now I got it from Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin.
I got John Green's Looking for Alaska. Nicole has this book somewhere on her shelves, but I saw it and it was only $1.99, so I decided to pick it up.
Oh, and John, The Fault in Our Stars, that copy, not Caitlin's copy now, but my copy was $1.99, so $2. Another John Green book I found up there.
We only found one, or I would have got one too.
Was Paper Towns. I'm thinking that they had the box set up there at one point, and someone opened it up, and they just put stickers on the back of them saying that they're $1.99 stuff, because this one is a new edition of Looking for Alaska. It's like the hardcover. If you've seen the other cover, it has a girl on it. This is the new hardcover, so this was $1.99.
Yeah, because the Looking for Alaska new cover had the candle was missing because it was supposed to be cigarette smoke. I got a series up there. Well, I got three books up there, but I already had it. I'll just tell you the story. I won The White Princess by Philip McGregory last year. I think it was August, in a giveaway. And whenever I entered the giveaway, I thought it was the first book of a new series. So I was like, why not? Well, I came to find out that it's the 5th book, and I didn't have any of the other ones, obviously. So I was like, well, these are adult books, and the hardcover for this one's like $27. So I was like, I'm just going to find the first 4 for cheap. I went up there, and I saw... Now, granted, these are the 2 covers I don't like, but I'll end up trying to find the hardcovers sometime. If not, I'll be fine with them. I found the White Queen for $3.99. Found the Red Queen for $3.99, the second one, and then I found the 4th one, the Kingmaker's Daughter, for also $3.99 for a hardcover. I still don't have the 3rd one, but I'll end up buying it probably on BAM or something like that, because now I have the majority, so I don't care if I pay full price for one.
The next book I got was Legacy of Trial by Heather Brewer. I read her, I think, Chronicles of Valamor Todd.
Yeah.
I read up to 11th grade something.
Yeah, you read up to the 11th grade because I told you to do the 12th grade.
But, I did like those ones. It was just like, it wasn't a young adult, it was a middle grade. So, this is young adult, I know, and this is the first book in a series. So, I wanted to see how she is in a different thing, and that was back when I was going through that vampire phase with Twilight and stuff, so I've grown up since then, so I want to try this.
The last book I got is Seizure by Kathleen Riches.
I was like, is that your last one?
Every time I've been going up to Ollie's, I found the first one trip, which I think was around $2, and then like 2 trips ago, maybe, I found the 3rd one. So I was like, I kind of need the 2nd one, but I picked it up anyway because I was like, hey, it's cheap. But I think I got this one for $1.99 too. All the books of Ollie's are like $5 and under.
If you have one in your area, I would suggest going to it.
Now, they might look a little cheap, though.
I think Ollie's is only in the New England states, if you're in America. I don't think there's any over in, like, other countries, but I know they're in America, so if you're ever in New England states, or in Pennsylvania, New York, I'm pretty sure New Jersey, go find an Ollie's. The next book I got was Forgiven by Janet Fox. I read Fateful. If I kind of can see that. My mom, when we went to Barnes & Noble, she was like, I'm picking out you guys a book so we could read. So that wasn't something we normally pick up. I'm like, okay, fine. And then I read it, and it wasn't my favorite book, but it was an okay book. Sorry for the glare there. And this is a companion novel to it. And basically what Fateful was about, it was like over in Yellowstone, pretty sure, and it was during the 1800s. I think this takes place during the 1800s also. 1906.
She probably read that like 2 years ago.
And so I saw this up there, and I'm like, I think I know who Janet Fox is, and I turned it over and saw Fateful in the back. And I'm like, I'm going to pick this up.
Where are you going, lady?
The next book I picked up, Caitlin's already done because she showed all hers in one time, was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. It's not, I read this book. I read it in 8th grade as a group, but like when you read a book in like school as a class, you have different feelings when you read it on your own.
Especially in our school.
So I found this copy, and then there's another little mass market, and I'm like, this one is better, and not to be mean about mass markets, but they're really little and they're hard to read. And this one was the same price. I'm like, it was $1.99. I'm like, getting it. The second to last book I got was As You Wake by Elizabeth Scott. I read one Elizabeth Scott book. Yeah. It was called Living Dead Girl, and I really enjoyed it. It was about a girl who was kidnapped, and I think Cattastic recently got it. I don't know if she's done a review yet or not, but this one I think is gonna be really cool too, just because I liked the first one. No, this is not a sequel though. I liked the first ever book I read by her, and they're very little. She writes very little books. And finally, I don't know what that one's about. Finally, the last book I got was Herringbringer by Sarah Wilson. I don't know how to say the last name right there. Yeah. By her. Basically I picked this up because of the cover. I don't know much about it. I read a little bit of the inside flap here, but it kind of sounds interesting. It sounds like something I would read during the summer. It has
it's a map.
Like some type of academy that like this girl's going through like visions of nightmares, drawn to bones and dead animals, and she thinks she's going crazy, and like she has to go to this academy. So kind of sounds like an insane academy, but I don't know. So
that was our March book haul. We might have another one if we can convince our parents to take us to BAM again, which sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. It all depends on the day.
But if we have another one, it will be very, very little.
Yeah, if we have and it will probably be at the end of the month. If not, we'll have one maybe in April. Because I have to go
around the late April, because I'll be picking up her books for her.
Because I have to go take my placement test, and it's all day. So they're going probably to the mall. So I'll give her my list and be like, pick up this one, this one, this one. The bad thing is that we have BAM and Williamsport, and we have Ollie's in State College, and Barnes & Noble is up there too, but we don't go to Barnes & Noble anymore. So like, basically in a 40-30 mile radius, we have 2 big bookstores, even though Ollie's technically isn't a bookstore. So that was our March book haul. Hope you guys enjoyed the watch, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.